Welcome. I'm Kinetic Symphony. I hunt down and report on mysterious and weird true stories, from glitches to the paranormal. Case file number 75. Written by user BZNagain. Slept late. Found a pillow in the spare room. Someone was there, his wife, but it couldn't be. So I'm a snorer. It drives my wife crazy because she's a light sleeper. She will often move to the guest bedroom in the middle of the night. I also have a bad habit of falling asleep on the couch if we're watching TV late, and she will usually turn off the TV and head to bed before me, letting me sleep on the couch. I'll usually wake up around 1 or 2 a.m. and sleepily head to bed. One night a few months ago, we were watching TV downstairs, and I had grabbed a pillow from our bed. The couch pillows aren't particularly comfortable. I drifted off and woke up alone, in the dark with the TV off a little after 2 a.m. When I got upstairs, I crawled into bed next to my wife, who rolled over as I pulled back the covers on my side. But I realized my pillow was still downstairs on the couch. Instead of going back downstairs, I decided to get one from the guest bedroom. It was dark, but I knew my way around and felt my way to get a pillow. When I yanked it off the bed, I heard a, "Hey." And there was my wife with her earplugs in, the one she often wore because of my snoring. But she was also in our bed seconds earlier. I was in shock and stood there to let my eyes adjust, and sure enough, she was there looking up at me with an annoyed, sleepy face. I dropped the pillow and walked back to our bedroom, and there she was, again, curled up and sleeping. Utterly confused and freaking out a little, I went back to the guest bedroom, and there was nobody there. I wonder now if I were half asleep or something, imagining it. I have no explanation, and now whenever I go upstairs late, if I fall asleep on the couch, I always have this sense of dread and always check the guest bedroom before going to bed. It's never happened since. Case notes, file number 75. I read in the comments below that you were too distraught, discombobulated might be the perfect word, to check if the bed was still warm. So fair enough on that. No doubt I'd have been too. Do you recall if the bedroom door was open or closed when you went to get the pillow from the spare room? Anything else out of the ordinary that you saw? Your wife was still asleep in the other room, so she must not have heard whatever entity was in your spare room's bed. That's kinda wild. Maybe a spirit, maybe a trickster, or maybe could have been your wife's doppelganger too. The author responded to my comment, saying, "The door was open, but it's always open. There was nothing else out of the ordinary. I'm assuming my wife in the master bedroom didn't hear the 'hey', and despite my exclamation point in writing, it wasn't exclaimed by her that loudly." Case file number 76. Written by user Haley's Comment 00. Sightings, fleeting, and even a shared dream of the little girl who isn't. My husband and I just bought a 5-bed house and moved in 2 days ago. Everything was fine, great even. We were excited about the extra room. We were choosing which room could be a nursery, as I'm pregnant, and we're just dumping our boxes around, ordering takeout, etc. Just having fun in our new home. I would say the first thing I noticed was when I was laying on our bed moving my pregnancy pillow around and playing some stupid game on my phone. It sounded like whispers coming from the bathroom across the room to me. We have mirrored wardrobes, so I looked into that and into the open door and didn't see anything. Weird, must just be me adjusting and imagining things. It didn't happen again and I brushed it off. Food's arrived. We were nestled down on the sofa with the other boxes ready to go for tomorrow, when I, being the fatty, went to get another plate. I got up, walked into the kitchen, and I swear I saw something by the sink standing and facing the window, and looking outside. I think it looked very tall and just black. I turned on the light and nothing was there. Okay, I'm officially crazy right now. I had a dream that night of a little girl wanting me to chase her to play throughout the house. I was thinking this could be our future child, as we don't know what the gender of the baby is yet. She looked very cute, dark brown pigtails and a small pink little dress. I also thought this could be our child, as it had the same color hair as we do, and my husband's striking green eyes. She stopped outside the nursery room and ran in with a giggle. I opened the door and couldn't find her anywhere. In my dream, something big, black, and I remember it had claws too. Well, it jumped out at me with a screech, and then I woke up. I woke up feeling like I needed to throw up. In the morning, I told my husband the dream and laughed it off like, "Oh my god, look how crazy this pregnancy is making me," sort of way. He told me he had a dream of a little girl too. He described her every detail right down to the frilly socks and shoes she was wearing. He said in his dream, he was using the family bathroom as I was in ours. He walked to come to ask me if I needed anything, and he saw her standing in the nursery room just glaring at him. He said he went to ask her who she is, why she's in our house, and where her parents were. Then she disappeared. He then followed it with another dream. His mom died 2 years ago and was in this dream. She was telling him to be careful and that the girl isn't a girl at all, rather something pretending to be, and that we should be careful. Case notes, file number 76. The detail that you both had a similar dream involving the same figure, that's what brings this all together. The other stuff could be explained away via nerves or lack of good sleep. Being in a new place and environment can play tricks on the mind, but you both had a dream relating to it. I wonder why this entity is appearing to both of you in this way. Maybe it's your future daughter's spirit trying to warn you of something. Or it's an entity playing with your emotions, like your deceased mother-in-law's warning to your husband was saying, that it's not your daughter. Just be careful. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and feel free to watch more on my channel. I have a lot more content.